know meteorologist Troy Bridges on News 6 weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Live with clickorlando.com, this is News 6 at 6, getting results.
Now at 6, a fight over spilled beer ends with a 19-year-old shot and killed. Body cam video showing the moment the accused suspect surrenders to deputies. The victim's family speaking late today.
It breaks my heart that I have to go through this, my family and I, but we're praying that justice will prevail.
Tonight, a 26-year-old's facing second-degree murder charges. This is News 6 at 6. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. West Melbourne police say the shooting happened late Friday night near Columbia Lane and US 192. Police say the victim was shot after trying to break up an argument between the suspect and another person. News 6's James Barbero has the latest from Brevard County.
Breaking at 6 now, health leaders in Orange County say the number of reported cases of the contagious Delta variant have nearly doubled in 1 week.
You know, there is a significant, the number of Delta has increased up to 23. And we have one death that is suspected to be one of the Delta cases.
This update is an increase from the former 12 cases last reported by the Department of Health. Dr. Pino with the Department of Health says Orange County is seeing a small increase in cases and positivity rate. However, he said the number of reported deaths is decreasing. Dr. Pino said this month only 16 deaths have been reported. He encourages everyone, including younger people, to get vaccinated.
Also breaking at 6, Port Orange police are investigating after a homeless woman's body was found in a retention pond. This all happening near Dunlawton Avenue and North Swallowtail Drive. Investigators say the victim was found in a pond near an Arby's restaurant. Police say the woman was a known person in the area.
Also breaking at 6, Winter Park police are investigating a shooting near a busy shopping plaza. Police say the shooting happened around 12:45 this afternoon near Denning Drive and Swoop Avenue. That's near Winter Park Village. Now, Winter Park police say one person was taken to the hospital with some non-life-threatening injuries. The other victim was treated after being grazed by a bullet. No details on a suspect.
Tropical storm warnings are up right now along the South Carolina coast. Danny formed late this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to bring a bunch of rain to parts of Georgia and South Carolina. Chief Meteorologist Tom Searle's pinpointing the track of this thing. Hey, Tom.
Come take a look at what's happening with Danny right now. This is what it looks like on the visible satellite image, which is fading fast. But you could tell that most of the morning Danny was out there trying to develop, and all the big convection was blowing up well out in front of the storm over here. Then it all kind of centered up on top of it within the last 3 hours. 5 p.m. advisory has winds of 45 miles per hour, gusting to 60 with the pressure holding at 1,009 millibars. It's going to go inland within the next hour and a half. By 8 p.m., it should totally be on shore and then be downgraded in short order. Here at home, no effects from Danny. We do have a few little scattered showers erupting right now. Even some lightning strikes here in Marion County. Lake Apopka on over into Sumter County. Rain's starting to kick it in. I'll be back to pinpoint your showers and take you ahead to look at the rain pattern tomorrow as well.
Tom, thank you. Well, the man accused of shooting a Daytona Beach police officer is now behind bars.
He was caught early Saturday morning hiding out in Georgia, just northeast of Atlanta. News 6's Molly Reed has been following the investigation and has the latest information. Molly, thank you. And if you would like to help the officer hurt in this case, our team at clickorlando.com has put the GoFundMe link right on our homepage. More than $289,000 have been raised so far.
Families in South Florida are holding on to hope right now as they wait to get answers in last week's devastating condo collapse in Surfside. Rescue teams working around the clock, searching through all this rubble right now. And today we learned the death toll has increased to 10. 151 people are still unaccounted for. More family members of the missing visited the site today after about 200 saw the damage for themselves over the weekend. Over the weekend, their crews cut a 20-foot wide by 40-foot deep trench through the pile. Governor scientists and engineers from the National Institute of Standards and Technology who are conducting the investigation.
Something that's going to be very thorough. It's not in a day or two. This is going to take a long time. That's the time horizon to work on.
So right now, more communities are taking a closer look at their building safety as a result of this collapse. The vice mayor of Sunny Isles Beach, which is just north of Surfside, has ordered immediate checks of 59 buildings beginning today. Get the latest on the collapse coming up on the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. That's coming up at 6:30.
Orlando's chief of police will stay in the city beautiful. We told you earlier this month, Chief Orlando Ralone was on a short list of candidates to become Fort Lauderdale's next top cop. In a statement released today, Ralone says he is staying in Orlando after further consideration with his family. Fort Lauderdale has been without a permanent police chief since last summer. Ralone was one of 8 semifinalists for the job. He said he's proud to continue serving the city of Orlando and is committed to leading the agency. Ralone has been with OPD for nearly 30 years.
Progress on a future high-speed railway is leading to a traffic alert. It's going to be for a while, too. Leaders with Brightline have now closed East Melbourne Avenue in downtown Melbourne. The street closed this morning and will be closed until next year. Crews doing bridge work on the Crane Creek Bridge. Sky 6 flew over the work this afternoon. Detours around East Melbourne Avenue are in place for drivers. One day, Brightline will provide high-speed train service from South Florida to Central Florida. The train will have stops at Orlando International Airport, Disney Springs, and one day, even Tampa. A young man from Orange County bringing home a big award.
His perseverance paving the way for athletes just like him.
I think both of us look at each other and say, this is just unbelievable.
The bright future ahead for a local 21-year-old, that is next. Tom?
Dude, might be the best story of the year, right?
So good.
Come take a look at what's happening right now on radar. Big scattered showers are out there down south, some right here in Lake County and Sumter and even in Marion. I will pinpoint them all and take a look at the rain patterns for the next 48 hours.
You're watching News 6 at 6. Results for Daytona Beach, Claremont, and all of Central Florida. We will be right back.
At Advent Health, we believe there are many ways to feel whole because healing is all around. We just have to listen.
Pinpoint Doppler radar, the future in weather detection. Get a 3D view from inside the storm's path with rotation detection and rainfall prediction. Pinpoint Doppler radar on News 6.
When your day is finally done, turn to Central Florida's #1 newscast at 7, News 6 at 7. Get the big stories of the day, exclusive investigations, and your pinpoint accurate forecast.
Temps where you live tonight are a big time part of the equation.
So when you can finally hit pause on your day, turn to the only news station that's live at 7.
News 6, the City of Orlando and attorney Dan Newland want to invite you to watch the News 6 July 4th fireworks special. It all kicks off at 8 p.m. as we focus on everyday local heroes that have gone the extra mile in making great contributions to the community during this unprecedented time. Then sit back with the family and enjoy the brilliant fireworks show at home as we proudly present the Orlando Lake Eola Fireworks live. News 6 presents Fireworks at the Fountain, celebrating a city of heroes. July 4th starting at 8 p.m. Sponsored by attorney Dan Newland. Here's tonight's lineup on News 6, sponsored by Spectrum.
At 8, The Neighborhood. At 8:30, Bob Hart's Abishola. At 9, NCIS New Orleans. At 10, Bull, followed by News 6 at 11.
Live with Matt Austin, Lisa Bell, weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells, and sports with Sports Director Jamie Say. This is News 6 at 6, getting results.
Well, you have seen him in action, featured right here on News 6. Last year, he became the first person with Down syndrome to complete an Ironman triathlon. His story has inspired so many others just like him.
Yeah, he's amazing. And now Chris Nikic is set to receive one of the most prestigious awards at this year's ESPYs. Now, all new at 6, News 6's Carolina Cardona spoke with his dad about this moment. A 112-mile bike ride.
Wow.
Just in itself, I think that's more than I've ridden a bike in my entire life. It's
right,
crazy.
yeah, he is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't like driving 112 miles.
Right.
No kidding.
Get uncomfortable.
Right, with my EC.
Certainly not doing anything like that in this heat.
No, sir. Way to go.
Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells standing by, talking the tropics tonight.
Let's do it. Show you what's going on. If you haven't heard the story, Danny, Tropical Storm Danny was named this afternoon in the 3 o'clock hour. We watched it for the last week. It blew up over the course of the weekend off the coast of the Carolinas. That's where it's located right now, trying to make landfall here within the next hour. Here's a satellite image, but the satellite is showing the eruptive stuff on the front side of Danny has kind of covered up the center of rotation. Exactly whether the center of rotation has crossed over or not. Hurricane Center will be posting about it and let us know when they let us know. 5 o'clock advisory is the last thing they've put out. They'll tell us when it crosses. As of 5 p.m., which is now an hour and 15 minutes ago, it was only 35 miles off the coast of Beaufort. That means that if it's moving at about, anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour, it's close. The center of rotation is really, really close. And the bulk of the moisture is already on shore with wind speeds of 45. It comes ashore, becomes a low, and approaches Atlanta by Tuesday afternoon. So it's going to race all the way into North Georgia as a rainmaker. Here at home, our rainmakers are still in place. Look at this. Scattered showers still erupting already from Ocala all the way down to Lake County. You see right here, big-time rain developing. Lightning strikes in the last half of an hour in this zone right here have fired up. So it's an area that's just been inundated with water for like the last hour and a half, and now more and more storms or more and more lift starting to push it a little closer to Ocala. There's downtown Ocala. The light edge is edging your way into Ocala. Down south along 441, the OBT, you see the activity firing up in Osceola County again. Downtown Orlando, most of Orange County, nada. We've been dry all afternoon, and according to future radar, we'll stay that way into the night. Right now, downtown Orlando looks like this, 87 degrees on the Orlando Health camera. Yeah. Overnight low tonight is 74. Here's tomorrow.
Your forecast brought to you by Del Air Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing.
And the daytime high tomorrow is 92. Rain chance is 60%. Here's the week ahead. 92 tomorrow, but 91 on Wednesday. Rain chances by Wednesday, 80%. And come the weekend for the big holiday festival and celebration, high of 92 and a 50% chance of rain on the 4th.
Tom, thank you. Well, tonight at 7 weeks ago, she told us she paid hundreds for a puppy, but was left with no money and no dog.
Tonight, she says the same scheme has made her a victim again.
I was ready to shut my phone off, take the battery out, and go online with nothing. I was terrified.
So she came forward to help keep others from being taken. Now she says the schemers used her story to try and victimize more people. Hear how at 7.
Ryan is in now with sports. Are the Magic looking to make a splash in the coaching search? Ryan,
yeah,
come on.
This would certainly qualify, guys. He's one of the best to ever lace them up for the franchise. And now there's talk Penny Hardaway could be the next head coach in Orlando. We'll have some reaction. Plus, it's the Bolts and Canadiens for the right to hoist the Stanley Cup. Game 1 from Tampa tonight. We'll hear from the Lightning on the other side.
If you want results, contact News 6. ClickOrlando.com.
We're always very happy to help you.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, and enhanced internet content. Learn more at WatchNextGenTV.com.
Welcome back to News 6. Let's face it, the Orlando Magic have not generated many headlines in recent years, but the potential return of Penny Hardaway as head coach, that certainly changes the conversation. The Athletic website reporting that the former Magic great interviewed with Orlando management and is a, quote, serious contender to fill the team's coaching vacancy. And News 6 at 6 will be right back.
Take a look at your radar right now. Scattered showers are building, but only in spots. Still raining pretty heavily up in Marion County. I'll be back to pinpoint this stuff and see if it ever moves, as well as the stuff down south.
All right, Tom, thanks. CBS Evening News is coming at you next.
You can always get the latest at ClickOrlando.com, and we'll see you back here at 7.